This is me, Fatah. Our subject is going to be about traveling this time and what's it like and what's it like to me at least. Traveling is when it comes to traveling, number one, traveling is mixed with my blood. It's a number one thing for me. I love to travel. It's a mind relief and it's a heart relief. And I'm sure that a lot of people know what traveling is like because for the ones that had traveled so much, kind of know how fun it is and the good benefits of it. First of all, it really it's a stress relief. You're not depressed. It's a physically and mentally it's good for you. Educational wise, it's good for you. You'll learn about the people, the culture, and the country itself, the history of it, the geography of it. And I'm not saying you gotta know a lot of the geography and history. I'm not saying go to a history class in order to travel to a country. No, but I'm saying, kind of knowing a little bit about it, just a few points here and there. It's very helpful because it's always good to go somewhere you know a little bit about, before you go in it. So, or yeah, I'm sorry, you travel to. Um, Obviously, my mother was a travel person versus my father was a homey person. And my mother would always love to get out and do things and travel from different country to another for purpose of family visits or other. So, um, for the ones that love to travel, kind of get that thing about trying to plan and every year travel somewhere, you know. For me, traveling is, it's been always, it taught me a lot of things. It's been always um, awesome. I've learned so many cultures. I've met so many people. I've met so many friends. That's another thing. I'm sorry that the table is shaking a little bit. Um, you get to meet people and get to know, make friends and stuff. I was born in Jordan, and this is the place that I return to every year. If not every year, every other year. Um, this place is just, it's my soul, honestly. Jordan Amman is one of the historical places that you will ever be to. It is very entertaining. It has a lot of history, a lot of good food, and the other thing is food. Food is a number two thing when you get to a place, or I would say number one thing when you want to always taste the food at that country and what's it like. And so Jordan, we'll get back to where I was. Jordan is where I was born and where I was raised, obviously. And so I have a lot of memories when I was a child there that kind of goes through all the time. And so the food there, it's just my favorite. I mean, I grew up with that food. It is the best. And for the ones that know what Arabic food is like from from the part of the areas of like Jordan, Syria, Lebanon, and Palestine will know what I'm talking about because it's very, very, it's the same food basically, We use the same ingredients, this and that. Um, this place is usually when I fly to, um, I think of somewhere else to go to. So I go to Jordan, I sit for 2 or 3 weeks, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna head out to uh, Greece, or I wanna go to Romania, or I wanna go to, and so, or Egypt. From Jordan, I've been to Egypt. I've been to, well, I have a list of the countries that I visited. I wrote them down so that I don't forget which countries I visited, and I will go in just a little bit. But Jordan, I would advise everyone to visit. Uh, it's a very beautiful place. You will enjoy every minute you're there. And so, if I'm gonna name the countries that I've been to, and I think I've missed on a few countries that I can't really think of. Anyways, Jordan is a place that I've been to. That's where I was born as well, obviously. Germany, I've been to several times. I do have a brother that lives there. And even though when I fly to Jordan, I tend to stop or have my layover sometimes for a day or two. I mean, I make my ticket like this. I would want to stop for a day or two in Germany just to see my brother, hang out with him for a little bit, and continue. So, been to Germany several times. The most beautiful place that I've been to, honestly, and is very similar to Jordan. I mean, weather-wise, even the country and you know, it has a lot of similarity to Jordan. Is Greece. Greece is very beautiful place. I also advise people that loves to travel, the ones that have not been to Greece, go to Greece. Athena. Athena is one of the most gorgeous places ever. The food is very, very tasty. The people are very nice, very respectful. From a place to another, there's a little differences, from the people, and the culture and this and that. So you might like something more than the other. That's normal to everyone. Should check it out. Central London, I was there for only a few days. I had a layover, but I meant to stay for, extra, so I made a 2 day layover just to kind of hang out around the city and check it out. When it comes to Germany and London and this, the weather there is kind of always cold because I usually, or the times that I've traveled to Germany and London, it's like the beginning of the winter, and so when it comes to that, the weather there is so cold. It's always windy, or raining. But anyway, Central London was a good place. I haven't really got to see or see much just because I was there for a for a short time. Uh, we got Romania. Romania, I flew when I was in Jordan last time, and that was no, I'm sorry. That was 2 years ago. When I was in Jordan, I flew to Romania for 6 days. Romania, I did get to stay in the city. Um, I really wanted to see the nature and the landscaping of Romania is so beautiful. There's places that you would, in the mountains or here and there, you would go to, and it's just beautiful views. I haven't got to see that just because it happened to be pour raining, and so I decided to stay in the city and check everything out in the city. The city isn't small. Bucharest, that's what it's called. I checked a lot of things in the city. The food was good. The people were nice, and the place was kind of quiet and nice. I mean, it's the capital. It's the busiest probably city, I believe. But I've experienced good things within the 6 days I stayed in Romania. So when it comes to Egypt on the list, Egypt is I've been there twice. Once back in 2006, and last time I was in Egypt about 4 months ago. That's when I was in Jordan. I just got back from Jordan last November. No, it hasn't been 4 months, but 3 months. So I flew from Jordan to Egypt. Met a few of friends there. Went around, ate all kind of food, visited the pyramids. Did a lot of activities and food activities, all that stuff. Egypt is a nice place. The people are nice. the country is crowded. I mean, the city is Cairo. That's where I was. Cairo is crowded place. I wanted to get out more, like to Alexandria and all that, but I didn't get the chance just because it's always good to check out everything in that city before you move on to the next city. So I wanted to really see more in Egypt because Cairo is a big place and there's a lot to do. And so it was very pleasant time I had in Egypt just recently, and that was my last place I visited so far. Um, got to get with friends and do a lot of good things. So then it comes Amsterdam. Amsterdam, I was also there for a few days. It's a good place. It's fun. I've been to more fun places, but Amsterdam is I would say is an alright place. It's not bad. I'm sure it has a lot to offer. I just haven't got the chance to experience it, and I'm sure Amsterdam is a great place, in which it is for the for the 2 days I've been there. I haven't had any problems. It's nice. So we got here Turkey. Turkey is another place that you should visit too. The places that when I say you should visit, those are the ones that I really have so much blast in. You know what I mean? I mean, of course, everyone has a different opinion of a place, but from my point of view, I'm talking about my experience of those places. Turkey is a very beautiful place. Istanbul is the capital. That's where I was. It's a very, I mean, there's so many people from different countries that travel there. A lot of tourists. You get to see different places. There's a lot of activities. Just the atmosphere in Greece is so beautiful. The water, the sky, the mosques, and the history in Turkey, Istanbul, were just phenomenal. It's beautiful. The food, like I said, food is always on top of the list. When you go to a country, automatically you want to think, oh, well, let's check out their food and their meals and their entrees and what it tastes like. And I'm a foodie person type of. I like to eat food from different places. I love Mediterranean food, and so Turkey obviously is Mediterranean food. It's very similar to our food, very very similar to it. We share a lot of similarities in the ingredients and stuff like, for instance, sweets like the baklavas and kinafis, this and that. There's so many that I'm not gonna call out because I will never be done naming the food there. Very healthy as well. The people in Turkey are very also nice, helpful. You should, I would advise for the ones that love to travel, you should go to Turkey and give it a shot and see what's it like. So, and then last on the list that I have here, Thailand. Thailand is a Disneyland for adults, basically. It's a beautiful place. I love it so much. I've been there once. I've had so much fun. I went with a friend. I think we were there for like 12 days. We went out on different tours, see the elephants, tigers and this and that. The people are nice in Thailand. They're very helpful. The the atmosphere, the nature is beautiful in Thailand. The weather is kind of humid. I think when I was there, which is in December, I think that's the month that people would usually hit out there. It's the December. It's kind of humid a little bit, but it's you can tolerate it. It's tolerant. So um, Thailand also was one of my top countries that I really really liked. I had so much blast. when it comes to the food in Thailand. I like Thai food because I ate it in the state, and usually when you eat any foreign food in the States, it is not, you're not really eating the official food. It's more of an Americanized, and that's what you're used to here. You know, if you go eat Mexican food or Thai food in the States, anywhere, it's completely Americanized, so it's not like what you eat at that country itself. You always keep that in mind. You know, whether you eat Arabic food, Asian food, European food, whatever it is never like where they make it, you know, originally. So when I was in Thailand, I kind of got mixed up with the food a little bit. I wasn't really used to it. Uh, I kind of got confused. You see different colors, different, but I did try some stuff, and it turns out to be good, not bad. There's a lot of things that I couldn't eat as well. You know, I'm very, very picky when it comes to food. That's another thing with me. Other people might not be as picky, but I am. So overall, Thailand was a nice place. I went to, what is that island called? Jeez, I can remember. There's an island I went to. It was so beautiful. Sorry, I'm sorry. I kind of forgot what the island. The island, what's it called? If I can think of it. I'll mention it later if I think of it. But anyways, I went to this island. I should have got prepared and looked it up before I did this video. Sorry. But anyways, overall, Thailand is a nice place. I advise everyone to check it out and see and visit. What else? So that was on the list last. I'm sure there was few places I just can't think of. I feel like I'm missing on. But anyways, travel is your soul, basically. All right, okay. I just thought of the place I've been to in Thailand, Phuket Island. Phuket Island was a nice place. It's right on the water. Unfortunately, that day was raining. It was pouring rain, but I've spent there a few days on that island. Then I flew back to Bangkok. It's about hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes flying. But anyways, I've enjoyed it a lot. It's a beautiful island. There's a lot more islands there. There's tons of them, but I haven't got the chance to visit or see everything in Thailand for, you know, for 12 days. Overall, traveling is, like I said again, it's the number one thing, and I cannot live without it. And I'm sure a lot of people out there know what I'm talking about, for the ones that love to travel and been to places, or the ones that haven't even been to places would love to experience and see what's it like and how it feels, and, you know, see different countries, different people, meet different cultures, and make new friends, and so on. So to end this video, this is it for now. If you have any comment, just go ahead and put it down below. You know, share your experience as well. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask me. I'll try to answer as much as I can. And to end this video, have a nice and blessed day. If it's daytime or nighttime, have a good evening. And we'll catch you on the next video. Bye-bye.
يلا استعجل يلا روح عبد
تمام